Revival's happening all around us. We continue to see reports almost every single day of miraculous things happening around our country and around the world. We see stories of doctors converting to Christ, accounts of people being healed, people surrounding hospitals and openly worshiping Jesus. There's even a video circulating of a group of people gathered together in the White House, openly worshiping the Lord. I haven't had a chance yet to confirm if that particular account's true, but if it is, it's pretty amazing. Hi, my name's Kevin Fitzgerald, pastor of Calvary Chapel, Yuba City. As we continue to approach Easter, a lot of people have been reaching out to me and asking, are we still going to proceed with our planned big tent revival, that gathering where we were encouraging people to pray that God would bring 1,000 people here? The answer to that question, no, we're not going to proceed with that. We're not here to do anything that would openly defy the guidances that have been handed down by our local government and health officials. Does that mean that we got it wrong? I would say no. In fact, I'd suggest to you that the revival we were thinking of, what God's doing, is so much bigger than what we had originally envisioned. Do you remember when King David was gonna build a temple? And he began to make plans and preparations, and in the middle of it, God spoke to him and he said, David, that's not for you to do. But what God told David instead was, David, I'm gonna build you a house. And there's gonna be one who sits on the throne over my people who comes from you forever. And David was completely blown away because what God had in mind was so much bigger than what David had envisioned. Revival is happening, and it's so much bigger than 1,000 people gathering together in one place. A lot of times, God's plan is plan B. You remember when Paul the Apostle was writing the book of Romans? In the opening chapters, he said to them how he had often planned to visit them in Rome, but he wasn't able to, and so instead, he wrote this letter to the Romans, the book of Romans, which here we still sit some 2,000 years later, and we study and we see it as one of the most powerful treatises on the gospel of grace, because God's plan all along was for Paul to write that letter and to be used in that way. I don't think that we've missed it. I just think that the revival God put on our heart was something he was going to do, and what we envisioned was just different than the outworking of that. So we're encouraging you to be a part of what we see as a big tech revival, not so much a big tent revival. And somebody might say, Kevin, isn't that you just trying to put a spin on this? Well, in a way, yeah. It's a creative way of looking at it. But it's also true. Through the devices that we have or the computers that we have the potential to get the gospel, the word of God, testimony, worship out there to people, thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, perhaps millions of people, in a way that just a decade ago, we weren't necessarily able to. Am I saying that the current coronavirus situation's good? No. But I am reminding us that, as always, God can work all things together for good for those who love him and for those who are the called according to his purpose. Let me encourage you to continue to pray for the current situation. Pray for the government, pray for health officials, pray for the frontline responders in this situation. Pray for the church. Pray for the word of God to be unchained and to run swiftly over the internet and to reach people and change people's lives. God's at work. There's a big tech revival currently happening. There's a revival taking place around the world, and we can participate through the technology that we have. If you have any questions, if you want to talk to us, if you have prayer requests, you can reach out to us through our church phone number, 530-674-5296. I'll also put my email address here, or you can send us a message through our Facebook page at CC Yuba City. We'd love to hear what God is doing in you through this current situation. But again, to sort of calm everyone's nerves that we would just plow ahead with the Big Tent revival, we wanted to make sure that you knew, no, that's not our heart. We want to adhere to the social distancing. We want to support the local government and the health officials as much as we can. So for now, take care. God bless. We hope to see you again soon. Join us online for any one of our regularly scheduled services. Don't forget too, we put out some resources for your kids at 10 o'clock on Monday mornings. We're going to be starting up a Friday night men's gathering through Zoom at 7 o'clock. If you're on our email list, we'll make sure that information gets to you. If you want to be on our email list, please comment in the comment section of this video, or again, reach out to me through my email address. We'll make sure that our information gets to you. We love you guys. We look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you for your prayers. We continue to pray for you. Take care. God bless.